Kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, she made contact. Oh, she made physical contact with me. Oh. Oh, okay, Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki, so what you're trying to fight. This is part three of Doki Doki Literature Club. Last episode was a little bit on the shorter side. We just did one full day. We left off on where the girls and myself Endgame the man, are gonna go to a fair and we're gonna present our poems to a large crowd. So I'm assuming that that's what we're gonna have to do in this episode. So let's see how that unfolds. I'm a little bit worried. I feel like one of the girls are gonna freak out on stage. Natsuki. Me and her are still beefing. So far, everything has still been pretty tame. Nothing really crazy or disturbing yet, although we did get some insight into, I believe, Yuri. Her poem was a little bit on the darker side as well. So all of these girls seem to have some weird mystery. I'm wondering if they're all in on it together. I also have a tiny little theory that Natsuki is like the only normal one, even though she's the one I hate the most. But for some reason, I feel like she's gonna be the level-headed. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't even know where this is heading, but if it's heading somewhere dark, I feel like Natsuki is going to be the one to keep everybody in order. I don't know. I could be crazy. I could be wrong. I could be, maybe we don't even, maybe I'm, okay. Let's just get into it. I'm done. All right, we're doing our poem. Maybe this is the poem that we present at the fair. I'm just gonna, anxiety. I was anxious today. Whisper. Faster. I wonder who that appealed to. Probably Yuri, because me and her just see eye to eye. Oh man. I'm the last one here again? Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Okay, she's excited now. I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was upset about it. Eh? Oh, right. Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Okay. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. I would be looking forward to squid too. Okay, look at us seeing eye to eye right now. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Nika. Which part of that is? I'm assuming Nika? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? What does that mean? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Yeah, girl's just always trying to rile somebody up. She just wants a little rile, a little action. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Oh, what's wrong, Sayori? I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? She smells sweet. A big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Ariana, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Is she okay? This girl's in a trance. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ariana. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Wait, are you sure? Why can't I find the intonation? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Oh, hold on a second. What is tea? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ariana. Now, why the hell would it be me? Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? No, because I'm getting upset. Because now I'm offended. Well, I probably shouldn't say too much. But didn't yesterday I told her I was gonna go on a little walk with her too? Like, I chose her. So what is the problem? Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Oh my god, the girl's in love with me. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Or is it just because she's always with me when I'm with her? Is it just because I only interact with her with me around? It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Ariana. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you, right? Right, that's what I just said. Wait, you're onto something, Monica. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Well, girl just left me with a lot to think about. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I knew it was going to be her. I knew it. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. Right, let's just cut the bullshit, okay? Shut up. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Right. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. Oh my god. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. I'm sorry, and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Ariana, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Oh, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Is this dialogue only because I chose her yesterday at the crossroads? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Oh, Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the— oh, my stoner voice. Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go to Sayori. Let's do her last. Okay, let's go to Monica. Hi, Ariana. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Oh, is that why this whole dialogue— I can't really tell how this game works. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the why can't I read that? Twilight? Was that supposed to say twilight? Twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she bows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. So she's still flying. Okay. Interesting. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, what the hell? Y'all are freaking me out. I'm scared. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Right. Dark Poet Society. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go Yuri. ... Decided to try something different today? I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. Damn it, I'm losing her. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? ... Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Oh my god. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I liked it. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. What? Girl, for what? It's supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. Girl, stand up for yourself. Natsuki. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, Natsuki. ... This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Is this because I'm a man? Is it because I'm a man? Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, she made contact. Oh, she made physical contact with me. Oh. Oh, okay, Natsuki. Okay, Natsuki, so what you're trying to fight. You want to get your ass beat. I told you, we're beefing heavily. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Girl, if you don't tell her to fuck off. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Yeah, she elbowed you. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth when I'm Natsuki. Wait. Let's not let her rain terror on everybody now. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing even happened. I don't want to read it. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. I remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Ooh. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. You should write this too, Gary. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Okay, so which is it? Which one? Who? People are messy as hell, man. I can't keep up. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, that's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. So we're not gonna talk about that? We're not gonna talk about the fact that that they both said the same thing? Sayori, come on, Sayori, we gotta talk. ... It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh my god. Drama. Probably Yuri? Where did you get that from? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ariana. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Play. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna be home a little bit early today. Oh, so we're not walking home together? Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom. Yo, somebody better go check on her. Somebody better go check on her right now. Before she does something stupid. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Oh, did she? I didn't even catch that. I didn't even catch that catchphrase. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It's about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Where's your decorum? Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Oh, so I'm supposed to leave club early too? I thought y'all wanted me here. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Who said that? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Ho? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, for real, damn. Like, be prepared. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? You're crazy to say that from Natsuki's crazy ass. Now, Natsuki's pounding too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners or decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression slowly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ariana. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give. First of all, Natsuki, you're out of the equation. There's no way in hell I'm working with you, bitch. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Yeah. Ariana may not like to be around you if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Yeah, girl, you just freaking elbowed me earlier. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ariana too. But what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, ladies, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ariana to decide how he'd like to contribute. Yes, thank you. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh, so I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ariana, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course, I'm going to go Monica. I haven't spent any time with her, and she does seem to have the most weird background and weird little signs of weirdness. Weird little signs of weirdness. So, I'm gonna have to go Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one second, girl. Why do you care? I thought you fucking hated me. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the help least out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. Oh, does she? But Ariana was the one who, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. Y'all all have a few points here, I'm not gonna lie. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Um, so are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. Dang it, I wanted to hang out with Monica. It's technically most logical for Ariana to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Or well, I'm not going to work with Natsuki's bitch ass. She's got me up if she thinks I'm gonna be hanging out with her. Yuri. You know, I'm kind of sick of her too. Well, I'm probably be most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would I? Because you elbowed me earlier. What are you talking about? Can't stand her. Aggressive and stupid. Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ariana? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? She already said she could. She already said yes. I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Ariana? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Oh. Compose. I need to compose myself. She's good at rage baiting me. I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ariana picked me. Yeah, it's not her fault that I picked her. Get off her ass. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. See, she's so sweet to you, and all you can do is be a freaking B word. They go really well with my tea. That is so sweet. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm not the one acting immature. Well, I'm the one acting immature. Thank you. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Oh wait, that's so cute. She tried to lift the spirits. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Ooh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Why? What's going on at your house, girl? What you got going on at your house that you're hiding from me? Alright. In that case, I won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Clean that room. Get all those milky, sticky socks out of there if you remember from the first episode. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Ariana. I think that will make a very protective team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. Period. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Oh, you're trying to get romantic. Or is it too early for that? I think it's a little too early, buddy, but you never know. Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay, that is all I'm getting up to in this episode. I think I'm just gonna do it day by day. So that was our day, part 3. I'm still waiting for something juicy to happen. I mean, the drama is already juicy as hell. Not that part. I'm talking about when did things get weird? Because I know that that's gonna happen at some point. We're already getting hints with the poems and all that. So I'm just curious, when is that gonna take off? I'm curious. I wanna get into the nitty gritty. But anyways, I think that marks the end of this episode. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and leave a comment below your thoughts on the episode, what game I should play next. And thank you for watching.